Well, hello, everybody. Here we are again. It's November. The October real estate stats in Edmonton are available. There's a couple interesting stories here to share. And so, Jay, as always, here we are. Let's talk about what's shifting in the market in Edmonton.
Hey Josh, yeah, thanks for bringing me into this conversation here. For sure, we are noticing kind of like a cool down. It's really tempered. We have some caution from buyers. Sellers are getting a little bit antsy and a little bit anxious. So let's see what the numbers actually tell us here. That's the emotional side of it. But what does the fact say? So if we look at sales, like what have they done in October 2025? Well, we've actually dropped. Not significantly. We've dropped to 2061, so 2061 from 2129. That in itself is not really all that alarming. Inventory has dropped as well. We're down to 6665 from 7085. So, just over 7,000 to just over 6,600 listings. From a whole, that doesn't look like very much, but what we've seen is resale has started to taper off. Some sellers have lost their patience and have said, forget it, I'm waiting till spring. So I think that what we're going to start to see is a buyer's advantage coming up here quite quick. November is going to be some interesting numbers to tell, Josh. Let's talk about day on market. So we've only actually gained 1 day on market. So we've bumped up from 37 to 38 this month in October on detached. The numbers are kind of normal. Semi-detached, we're at 38. Row houses we've lost 2 day on market, so we went from 40 to 38. Apartment condos, very interesting. So we added 4 day on market, so we're from 46 to 50. But how did the prices react, and what happened with that? So let's talk about that. I guess rate of change up 0.4% for our detached. We've lost 0.2% for the semi. Row houses up 1%. Apartment condos, this is crazy, down 4.9%, Josh. I don't know what your thought is on that, but I find that pretty fascinating.
Yeah, but you know what? It's still up from a year ago. Yeah, that's cool. It's down 5% from some recent highs, but still up from a year ago. So it's like the apartments keep staying in that same band. You go back and forth, and otherwise more or less stay about the same.
Seems like this volatility has maybe been a little bit greater in the last couple of months. We'll look at that number here shortly. But detached homes, October 2025, we got a $512,000. We're up, that $2,000. Lost $1,000 on semi-detached. We're down to an average of 423,000. Townhomes, we're up 3 grand, 307 from 304. And then let's talk about the apartment numbers. 193 down to 183. So you know what? That's a decent amount of money. I know that the rate of change is maybe smaller, but that's a chunk of change that we're losing on this overall value in apartments. So that's what we're seeing. I would say, from my experience, from our new construction, sort of buying and or selling, we have definitely seen some enthusiasm taper. We have some inventory that's building up and pushing from the backside, and I think savvy buyers are on the sidelines and they're getting ready to snap up some deals that are coming.
Yeah, so as Edmonton seems to be shifting into more of a buyer's market, I know, like by the official definitions, we're not there yet, but it's definitely more buyer friendly than we've seen in years. So this is a good time if you're a buyer. Interest rates have come down. You have a bit more time now to choose the home that you want to get. And so overall, I would say that those are positive things. If you like this type of content, we're going to keep bringing it to you. Please hit like for the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and then you'll be notified as we continue to bring this information to you.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you.
See you next week.